All right, we are underway. We're on rack number 2.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I had the mute button on for the booth, and I apparently muted Zoom. So, Bobby, you're live.
All right, here we go. Bobby Boom, Fedor Gorst already in the hole, down 1-0. And this gentleman is looking to run his second rack and try to take a quick early 2-0 lead on Fedor. Petri Makkonen, a big player, strong, 791.
791 is no joke.
Yeah, he's going to go forward here, and he's no problem with this. He could be up 2-0 really quickly on Fedor. Obviously, Fedor's a favorite to win this tournament, and Petri says, "Not so fast, my friend. I'm going to come out and win the first 2 racks on you."
Slow your roll, sir.
Yeah, and but you can never count Fedor out. I mean, remember the championship just last week? He did come in second, but he was down 9-2 against Carlo and brought it back to 9-9. What an amazing match that was. All right, Petri, nothing fancy there on the 8-ball. Just kind of stopped it, left himself a little bit long, and very makeable 9-ball here to go up 2-0.
2.5 feet ain't long for these guys. Boom.
There it is. All right, guys, let's hit that share button. You got Fedor Gorst, has not seen the table yet, but he is playing. I can promise you that.
I saw him earlier warming up. I swear to God, he was there.
Yeah, he's there. So I think maybe I'll see him popping up anytime soon. But right now it's 2-0. We're race to 9. This is the winner qualification round. And all we need to do is like, share, subscribe, follow, and please hit the like button and the share button if you like what you see. Brian's been pushing buttons, commentating. I'm commentating from the road. We're trying to get this thing rocking and rolling for you. So 2-0 Petri. He's going to be breaking.
Link in the comments section. You can follow along with everybody else. And you can, if you want to watch any other table, you can go to that link at the bottom of your screen, digitalpool.net/wolfsten. Use the code Sharkstream for a discount, and you'll be able to watch any table you want and any recording from the entire tournament for 30 days, courtesy of Digital Pool.
All right, Petri to break. Looking to make the 1 on the side here. Oh, he just missed that one.
Caught the point.
Yeah, the 2 doesn't go, and now Fedor is going to see the table jumping up.
There he is.
Jumping up. Fedor Gorst.
Can't wait to get to the table on that one. 2's a hanger. 3's out in the open.
This is our first Fedor match of the tournament so far. We've already had Shane a couple times. We had a bunch of big name players as well. Roberto Gomez, Mickey Kraus. This is our first Fedor match, and we're hoping to get a lot of people tuned in, and hope the guys enjoy it.
We had Shane earlier. I think it was yesterday. He ran a 7-pack.
Yeah, he did fantastic. All right, Fedor tried to get to the 2. I don't know if he got enough of it.
I think the 4's in the way.
Yeah, he might have to go rail first with a little bit of spin. But again, he's got to get on that 3. So it looks like he's okay here. You can tell by the way he's queuing it up. Yep, nice shot.
He felt every bit of that. That was a great shot.
Yeah, and if you look at Fedor, they call him the ghost, the robot. He just, everything he does is mechanically and almost perfect. I got my guy Austin. What's up, Austin?
What's going on?
All right, we've got an exciting match here. Looks like he can just follow this forward. He wants to go 1 reel. He wants to be a little straight on the 4, a little angle to get down to the orange 5 next. Just like that. Now we can follow that forward off that side rail, and everything's wide open. I'm assuming Fedor Gorst is looking good here to pull it within 2-1. Yep, we're good to go. Yep, you got it. All right, there is Fedor with a perfect position, and he can go 2 rails with some left spin, or he can with a little bit of bottom right, which is, I think, the way. He's going to go top left 2 rails to get on the 6. 1, 2. He's going to come out. Perfect. You can just stop the ball right there, draw back a little bit, have a nice little angle to get to the 7, to get to the 8. Watch the pull back here, just like that. Now he's going to hit this with some inside English. What that means, he's going to hit the ball on the right-hand side, and it's going to roll right back towards him, towards the side pocket. And he's going to play the 8 in the same pocket. He went around with some bottom left, the same idea, same area where we wanted to get it to. Put the 8 ball in the same pocket. Now I can just hit this with a little bottom right, come 2 rails, and see where he's looking. That's where he wants the cue ball, right there. Now he's looking down the alley to look to make the 6 with some right spin. Fedor Gorst just won the 1 pocket event this week over here at Roanoke. So he is the Battle of the Bull 1 pocket champion, trying to take the 9 ball as well. And there it is. There's that bottom right, 2 rail position, straight in for the 9. And just like that, after a dry break, Fedor pulls it within 2-1. All right, guys. Well, I got you in the middle of the rack. Let's hit that share button. Let's get a lot of people watching. We had over, I want to say 1,300 for Shane Van Boning. Let's see if we can get more than that for Fedor. We got Bobby Boom in the booth giving you guys play-by-play. And we are live in Roanoke, Virginia. The mainstream table is FSR. And Fedor puts his point up. He's ready to break. Bye-bye 1 ball, and look how hard he hits that. Wow. And he's got a not 100% nice. That's a nice shot on the 2. I thought I was going to roll up a little bit more. He might have to play safe and get the cue ball behind the plethora of balls down there. He's pointing to the point. So he might be hitting the 2 into the point, and again, bringing that cue ball down here. There it is. He hits it right into the point and gets the cue ball right behind all 3 of those balls. It's going to be a tough hit for Petri here. All right. Looks like Petri's going to try to go 1 reel here. Going to smash the 2. And trying to get behind the 5. Look at that shot. Are you kidding me? Wow, what a great kick. Actually makes a 2 ball. And now has a clean look at the 3. Very tough shot, but very makeable if you want to try cutting it. But I think the safety's to play here. The percentage is not in his favor to cut this ball all the way up. Try to get something tied up is the way to go here. Is he looking at banking the 3 towards the 3-9 and then bringing the cue ball back to himself? Play a safety. Interesting play here if he's going to go that way. And again, he might be trying to meet the 9, but also trying to leave the 3 behind the plethora of balls down here and leave some distance for Fedor. That's exactly what he does. Look at that. Beautiful shot there by Petri. All right, YouTubers, we got about 700 watching. I know we're going to get over 1,500. And we do have a super chat. If you guys can help us out, we're doing 20 super chats for $5. And if you guys do that, we'll guarantee you 2 more matches tonight. We'll stream. So if you guys can help us out with some super chats, we need 20 of them, $5 each, and we'll guarantee to stream you at least 2 more matches tonight, possibly 3. All right, Fedor cutting the angles out, getting his diagram out, looking at where to hit the ball, and he's pointing his finger where he needs to hit it. His goal is to make the 3 up towards those balls and try to leave that cue ball right behind the 9 ball. So he's playing a kick safety here. So he wants to hit the 3 into those 2 balls so it slides over and leave the cue ball right behind the 9 ball. It kind of went the wrong way with the 3. He was trying to, again, like I said, come to the inside. So if it came on the inside, he would have been stuck behind the 9. So now Petri's going to have a chance here with a tough 3 ball and then possibly a 4-9 combo if he can get that in. Look at that. What a beautiful shot right there. And if he can get the 4 by, he probably will. If he can't, he's going to play that 4-9. I think that's probably the way to go. I'm going to stretch a little bit. And again, if he can play it straight in, he's got to draw that ball all the way back past the 8, past the 6. And he doesn't have a lot of room, and he's stretching. There it is, 4-9, just like that. 3-1. Petri on top, a race to 9. Don't go anywhere, guys. We are on the Sharkstream live, and we are at Roanoke, Virginia, and you are watching Battle of the Bull, Fedor Gorst, Bobby Hilton in the booth, of course. All right, and we did get 2 super chats already, so we just need another 18 more, and we're guaranteed to give you 2 more matches. And wait till you see the matches we got coming up. We just got another one. That's 3. There you go. So if we get another, we got 4. That's perfect. So again, if we can get another 16 super chats, we're going to guarantee you 2 matches. And the next match might be a Felix Vogel versus Lucas Castleverne. And if you guys haven't seen Felix Vogel yet, this kid is an absolute monster. He's a world title holder, junior, 17 years old, and he's actually the favorite against Lucas Castleverne, is what everybody's telling me. So that might be the match, but who knows? It might be Carlo Beato. We're definitely going to have a good one for you. Look at this break here by Petri. Perfect break. Wow. If you could break perfect, this is what you want to do. You make 2 balls. You get the cue ball towards the middle of the table, and the 2 lines up perfectly. Nothing touching. You know, a little funny business with the 5 because it doesn't have a full pocket by the 9, but he has a lot of other pockets, and the 7's on a rail. But overall, I want to give this a 90% out here by Petri. 800 Fargo player, playing really strong. A lot of big names already fall by the wayside in this tournament. Honas is out. Mickey Krause is out. Beato's on the 1-loss side. So a lot of big names already. David Alcady on the 1-loss side. And again, Petri, no problem. Get on the 5. He's probably didn't want to be on that side of it. The cue ball is going to run away from the 6. So he may have to come around here. to play this 6. I mean, he can slow roll it, but he can leave himself very long. Let's see how he decides to play it. Again, he can go around 3 rails, or he can slow roll it and leave himself a long shot in the 6. And that's exactly what he does. Got a little angle here, so he's going to try to punch this a little bit. So he can slide it over to the left side to play the 7. Now, these are just standard diamond tables, so they are standard 4.5-inch pockets. The pros, these are a little bit forgiving for them. They're able to maneuver this cue ball over like that. Like, you can't do that on a 4-inch pocket. It's too hard. But on the 4.5-inch, you have enough room to cheat the pocket and still make the angle you need. So I like just to draw back a little bit here and leave yourself the cuff. You don't want to draw too far back and get crazy and risk spinning the 7 ball out. And it's got to make sure you're comfortable. Just pop it back a little bit and then play the cut shot. And that was the worry. That's what we were worried about. Something was in the way and it wasn't 100% comfortable. Now Fedor at the table with a simple 2-ball run. And he's going to pull it within 1 rack. Going to be 3-2. All right, Fedor breaking down 2-3. All right, guys, we got about 1,000 people watching on YouTube, and if we can get another 20 super chats, we are going to get another 2 matches guaranteed tonight. So if you guys can help us out, we'd appreciate it, and we'll guarantee to get you 2 more matches. We already got 6 down, 14 to go. You're watching the Sharkstream live. We are the Brunswick Arena on the Sharkstream, home of McDermott Cues as well. One of our sponsors is Taom Billiards, Andy Gow, of course, Aramith, and Simonis Cloth. Aramith Balls, Simonis Cloth. Thank you guys for tuning in. Fedor Gorst to break, down 2-3. Winners qualification round. And look at him. He is absolute crushing the break. I see so many players playing this game and they're soft breaking, making the 1 ball, or if not soft breaking, slower breaking. He is hitting the ball with velocity, still making the 1 ball, and look at the spread he has here. It looks like there's something going on with the table. They're both kind of rubbing it, and so there must be some lint or something on that table. All right, so it's got to go 2 to the 5 because everything else is down. He might have to play the 5-8. That's exactly what it's going to do. He's going to play the 5-8. Can't really tell if the 5 goes by, but it does. He's going to play the 5-9. He's going to play the 5-8. He's going to hit it really slow because he wants the 5 to stay in the pocket, and he wants the cue ball to hang right where it is. And that's exactly what he does. Now he's going to get this with some bottom left, so it hits the 5, it hits the side rail, and then spins towards the 7. Just like that. Perfect. Now he's going to do just a little stop shot right there. He's going to play the 7 on the side, and he's going to play the 9 where he's playing the 6. He's got no reason to move all around. Everything's pretty simple here. Great run on all by the it's a great run. And he's going to tie it at 33. just have 3 guys. Stay tuned. Again, if you want us to stream more matches, let us know. Those super chats, and of course, as Brian's pressing on the bottom here, the movement free show, guys. We got over 1,000 people watching. If you guys haven't seen the show yet, Bobby Boone, myself, Kyle Ross, doing podcasts, interviews with Emily Fraser, Sky Woodward, Casey Shaw, and many more big shows are coming up this season. Make sure you like and follow, check out that page. If you like pool and you like stories, like knowing about it, you're not going to want to miss it, guys. So check it out. That's the Boone and Fraser Show. Brian, can we check on the sound? Some people are saying we're having some sound issues. All right, everybody, trying to fix the sound here. Let me know how I sound. People are saying I sound a little muffled or something. All right, we're going to fix that microphone. Hold on, let me talk to my IT guy. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. I am trying to fix that issue we have. I do apologize if I sound pretty bad. I'm going to be trying to fix that. All right, Fedor looking to get on that 7 ball. He's going to hit some bottom right spin. He wants it right about that second dot and spin it up towards the 7. There it is, just past the second dot.
All right,
Doesn't want to go
Bobby,
too far.
you sound fine to me in the booth. Guys in the comment section say it sounds like you're having terrible muffled, and then Slur just said better, or Slur said good. Corbin said better now. Sounds like over at Roanoke, Virginia, you might be having a little bit of a bandwidth problem. So how does Bobby sound now? Let me know in the comment section.
All right, guys, Fedor ran that ball a little bit up more than he wanted. You can see where he's pointing to. He wants to get right there. He might be having to go 2 rails here with this one because of his angle. If he was a little straighter, he could have just played at 1 rail, but now I think he's going to have to go 2 rails. Good position.
So we might have had a little bit of a technical glitch there with Roanoke, Virginia's Wi-Fi. Guessing since there's like 700 players there, or 700 people there playing pool and having fun, might have had a little bit of a trick. But okay, it sounds like the comment section says back to normal. Sounds good, new, very nice, sounds good. Bobby, you're I'll turn it right back over to you.
All right, thanks, Brian. Appreciate it. It's Brian from Behind the Glass, helping me out, doing everything we need. So again, here he is going 3 rails. I'm a little bit long, but again, for Fedor Gorst, he's going to be okay. He's just going to hit this with a lot of draw. Going to draw to the side rail, and he's going to play the The 9, the same pocket. He's going to get his extension right now because he's stretching. I like the way he played that 7 ball. He put that right spin on it to go 2 rails instead of or 3 rails instead of 2, and that was forcibly to make the ball better. It was a much better chance of making it with that right spin than hitting it with just straight high or center ball. Okay, I think he's just going to go straight draw here. I think he has enough of it, as long as he can reach it. He wants it right about that second dot on the side, or even the third dot if he wants. That's the second. Perfect. Nice speed. He went to the other corner. Came a little bit short, but he's perfectly okay. He's going to make this. And just like that, Fedor is going to be up 4-3. All right, everybody. Appreciate you guys tuning in to the Sharkstream. We got 800-something people watching on YouTube, another 100 on Facebook. And we are live in Roanoke, Virginia, giving you guys the Battle of the Bull 9-ball championship. This is winner qualification round. Fedor versus Petri. And we're race to 9. Fedor's up 4-3. And if you guys are watching Sharkstream and you want us to do a couple more matches, we're looking for some super chats. If anybody wants to give us 13, we greatly appreciate it. We appreciate all the support you guys do. Like, share, and subscribe. All right, Fedor to break. And you guys are watching probably the best breaker, if not top 2 or 3. Watch how hard he hits the stack. And watch that 1 ball. It's been disappearing like magic in the side. There it goes, just the way we drew it up. And he's not going to have a perfect 2 ball here, but it looks like he has enough of it where he can play a safety or do something with it. Obviously, he would have liked to have been straight in and been off to the races, but I think he's got enough to see it with the stop and get the 2 ball up here. Oh, he elected to go soft. I thought he would do the harder kick and stick and try to get the 2 ball up here more. But he decided to go that way. That's going to be an easy kick for Petri, but he's got to figure out how he's going to leave Fedor no shot here. Or unless he decides to make this, and that's what it looked like he might be doing. He might be looking to play the kick and make and leave the cue ball right there for the 3. Look at that shot. Are you kidding me right now? What a beautiful kick with position. All he has to do is forget about that 7 ball he missed, and here we go. Oh, my goodness. That was almost straight in. That's very uncharacteristic of him. He is a great player. He just made an incredible kick and then comes back and misses the 3 ball. Fedor Gorst not feeling any pity. He's getting right up to the table, taking his turn. Fedor Gorst, obviously, world runner-up this year. Fell to Carlo Beato in the World Championships. Taking home $100,000 prize money. And he just won the event this weekend. This week at the One Pocket here at the Battle of the Bull. And he is making his way to the U.S. Open like almost all of us. And this is a great warm-up for it. All right, came a little short there. He's going to have to come back and forth 2 rails here. He was hoping to just go 1. Because of the angle, it looks like he's going to have to go 2. There it is, 1, 2. Let's get right back over there. Again, he's a little bit short. We want to be a little bit straighter, or we can just tap the 6 on the side. So we might have to put some spin on this ball to get on the 6. Put that little bit of left spin so it stays low. It's naturally going to want to carry towards the sides. Fedor Gorst, one of the best players in the world, if not the best player. Wins almost everything he plays in. Incredible to watch. We're very lucky here on the Sharkstream to get his matches to commentate on. And there it is. See how he put that inside spin so it stayed below the 6. Now he can draw this ball or he can follow it forward off that side rail with the left hand spin to get down towards the 7, just like that. You can go one rail here, or you can try to put a lot of left to get into the side rail. Slow it down. That's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to go to the side rail to slow it down. Now he's going to pop this with some low spin and just slide it right over to the 9 ball. Just like that. All he's got to do is tap it in. And he's got a 2-game lead. Oh. What's going on, Georgie? Yeah, I'm commentating. You want to commentate? Come on, let's go. Fedor Gorst, baby. He's playing. He's up 5-3 on Petri. That's professional Georgie Georgiev. He's going to be playing his match a little later tonight for loser qualification round. He wins that. He's going to be on to the top 32 tomorrow. Same as the winner of this match is going to advance. The loser will play a little bit later, with another chance to qualify. And you can look at the crowd all around. Everybody's watching this match, of course. Fedor Gorst, always a good draw. Anytime you get to see Fedor, awesome. All right, so they're taking a quick break. So you guys are going to have to hear me chat a little bit. Again, I'm going to talk about the Sharkstream. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. We got well over 1,000 people watching. And we're looking for some super chats today. If we get 13 more at $5, we're going to guarantee you 2 more matches tonight on the Sharkstream. And we'll be giving you guys a bunch of content all week. And we're going to continue to give you more stuff all weekend. And then we're also going to be at the U.S. Open the following week. We are not going to be doing any matches on U.S. Open, but we will be giving you guys updates, funny clips, videos of the last racks, and of course updates on all of our players and all the top players in the world. So continue to follow the Sharkstream, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook. With Facebook, we give you all the details of what we're doing and where we're going. I am Bobby Boom. We have a Boom and Freezer show with myself and Scott Frost. You can go to the YouTube and Facebook page of the Boom and Freezer show, and you check that out. You click it and see Emily Fraser, Jason Shaw, Savannah Easton. Some great conversation. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like, hit the share. All right, Fedor to break. Here we go, Fedor. He does miss the 1 this time, but he makes the 9 ball. Fedor Gorst, 9 on the break, the golden break. 6-3. And again, we talked about it earlier. He has that great, powerful break. So the reason he got that 9-ball, he was whacking it. He just missed the 1-ball. The 1-ball hit a little bit high, and the 9-ball came across and went in that same side where the 1 was going. So nice break by Fedor. 6-3, everybody. All right, we got a bunch of super chats here. Bring the boom. Appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that. You guys are killing it. I really appreciate all the support I get from everybody. All right, Fedor to break again. Rack number 11. It's 10. I'm sorry, rack number 10. There goes the 1-ball. I might have a little issue here. I don't know if we can get that 2-ball. I don't know if any of you guys saw it, but the Sharkstream now has the boom bus. And what the boom bus is when we travel on the road, myself and Austin, Teddy was with us last week. We are now taking the pros to some of these events, getting you guys some extra content, and having a lot of fun with it. So keep an eye out for that. That's the boom bus on the Sharkstream. I don't think he can make it, so I think he's looking at the safety. I think he's looking at putting the cue ball right where he's standing. And if he can make it, then maybe that's where he's looking, trying to get the cue ball to play the 3. But from here, it looks a little bit extreme. Big shot here by Fedor. Up 6-3. Fedor on the 2. What a great stroke. What a great shot. And he's pretty good on a 3 here. Look, that's where he's looking. He's got to get. It's not going to be easy to navigate that cue ball between the 8 and the 7 and the 6 to get on that 4. All right, watch the cue ball after he hits the 3. Look at that. Is he going to get there? Are you kidding me? What a fantastic shot. And that's why I was saying watch the cue ball, what he was doing there. We'll get an update on the scores. Bosty?
What happened?
We need an update on the scores.
On all of them?
Yep.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Can we get an update?
We can.
All right, so appreciate that. All right, Osty's going to be right back with the update in a minute, so we get the score on FSR and everybody else. But again, I hope everybody appreciates this. You're watching Sharkstream, Fedor Gorst. You're seeing an absolute clinic on how to play pool. Just amazing stuff. He's just going to follow this to the side rail, and it's going to be perfect on the 8 to get to the 9. And Fedor Gorst, the 7 racks that he shot, I think his opponent shot maybe 1 or 2 times in those 7 racks. Just absolutely amazing. Fedor Gorst up 7-3. All right, he's on the 9-ball. He's chalking up a little bit. Osty's going to be in about 30 seconds right after he makes this 9. He's going to give you a quick update on all the racks, all the 5 o'clock matches. And those are mostly winter qualification matches. Fedor on the 9. All right, he makes it. Take it away, Osty.
All right. We got a lot of great matches going on. So we got Pegis Labutis versus Alex Kazakis. Pegis leading 4-2 on table 5. We got Loho Sum versus Juan. Juan's up 4-3 on table 3. We got our guy FSR versus Meziko Fortunsky.
Misko.
Misko. Sorry if I'm pronouncing any of these wrong. FSR is up 4-1 in the Bull Carbon Arena main table. You can catch on WNT TV or digitalpool.com. Make sure to use our promo code. You get $5 off, I believe. We got Zelensky leading 4-3 over Aletska. We got Claudio and Max tied 3-3 on table 6. We got Payne McBride trailing 2-4 against Johan Chua. We got Naoki Oi and Sismon Kuro tied 4-4 on table 9. And Nathan Childress trailing 3-4 against Bader Alawadi.
All right, Austin, thanks a lot for that. And we're back. There's the break. He does miss the 1 this time. So that's 2 times Fedor missed the 1. But he does make another ball, so he is still going to be at the table. A little tricky here. The 7's tied up with the 9. Hey, make sure you hit that like button for Austin. Austin did a great job with those updates. Actually, perfect timing right in between racks. So hit that like button for Austin. It looks like Federer's going to stick him here. He's not going to try the shot. He's just going to be like, we're going to leave you a little bit of nothing here, Petri. We're going to try to keep you in the tank. So Petri had a 2-1 lead, about to go up 3-1, missed a 7 ball. Really hasn't had much since then. Federer playing almost flawless. Made the 9 on the break. Couple breaking runs. And of course, safeties like this. Trying to hit this to get the cue behind the 3. I don't know if he got it or not. Yeah, he did with the tap of the table. Said nice shot. So when the players tap their tip of the cue on the table, it's just a little bit of respect, saying nice shot. You know, that's what Fedor did. But it looks like Fedor can hit this ball and make it. So he's going to be off to the races. It's cue ball is going to hit right around the second dot. He's going to hit a little bit of left spin to get on the 2 ball. He went to the 3rd round, actually went around and hit it. I guess that was his plan there. He didn't like where the 2 ball was. I thought he was going to try to roll it down and come underneath it. Well, makes a lot of sense now. He can get on the 3 ball this way. He can cut this 2 in the side and get that cue ball down by the 3. He's got to be careful with the 8 ball here. Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking that was a 2 ball. That's the 3 ball next. I was looking at the 4 ball. So we're going to have a safety coming up here. And I do apologize. I am on a Zoom call looking at my phone. I don't have my big screen like I normally do in the booth. So I do apologize for that. All right, we just hit 1,000 people watching on YouTube. Thank you guys very much for tuning in to Sharkstream. All right, Federer was a little unfortunate with that hit because he broke up the 7-9. So now Petri, all he has to do is make the 3 and get position for the 4. Everything else is wide open. This is going to be the toughest shot of the rack. If he can get position for the next shot. Going to try to spin this ball in and come on the other side of the table for the 4. See the spin he's putting on it. And was able to spin it in. It went a little far here. Watch out. Watch out. Oh, that's unfortunate. Fedor is going to get up with ball in hand with 6 balls, which is almost guaranteed against Fedor to get out here. All right, here we go. Fedor Gorst. All right, Fedor looking to punch this ball back. He's going to draw it right back to himself. And just look at the control he has. And now he's going to draw this cue ball to the side rail, probably in between the first and second dot. And he wants to leave himself an angle on the 8 ball so he can run the cue ball back up. He's going to play all 3 of these balls in the same pocket. And just like we said, right between the first and second dot. And now he's just going to go forward here, 1 rail, and he's going to roll that cue ball so it goes almost towards the side, between the side and the 3rd dot. And he can be able to lay this 9-ball home just like that. And perfect. Fedor Gorst playing like he does. Little stretch shot, not going to be an issue, and he is going to be on the hill. Fedor Gorst, everybody. All right, guys. Again, you're watching Sharkstream. We got about 1,000 people watching and a couple hundred on YouTube. We might be bringing you a couple matches later on. We're not 100% sure. We're going to do the best that we can. We can't guarantee it. We've got a lot of big matches at 7 o'clock, like Carlo Beato and Lucas Castleverne and Felix Vogel, and a couple other big matches. So we're going to do our best, but we can't promise it. We got a lot going on. I am on the road, so I can't just sit there and do matches. I got a lot of other stuff I'm doing. But thanks for the super chats. I appreciate it. And I'll do my best. Hopefully we can get a couple more matches for you. All right, Fedor breaking on the hill. I can't believe how well he makes that 1 ball. And he does not hold back at all. Look at all the balls spread. He hits them really hard. If you watch a lot of these other matches with the pros, they are not hitting the ball that velocity to make the 1 ball. Fedor smashes it and still makes the 1 ball. It's unbelievable. And he's straight in for the 2. And he's looking at the 5. The 5 is going to be the little issue because I'm not sure if he has the pocket because the 7 is kind of impeding it. But I think he can figure it out. He can come underneath it if he has to. So he's just going to go forward here and come right next to that side pocket. Yep, just like that. And now he's going to look to 4 to get to the 5. If the 5 goes by, that's where he's going to play it. If not, he's going to roll to get underneath it. And you can see his finger, that's where he wants the cue ball to be. So he's going to just kind of stun it right there. Again, this is Bobby Boom. You're on the Sharkstream. I want to say thank you guys very much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed it, having a good time. And Cypress Poker just put $50 in the super chat. Thank you very much for that. He was going to almost guarantee that we are going to have 2 more matches. So we're definitely going to make it happen. We're going to do something to make sure we get these 2 matches. Thank you guys very much for that super chat. We really appreciate everything. We appreciate that you understand the hard work we're trying to do, and thank you very much. All right. He got a little straighter than he wanted to be, and now he's looking again. That's a tough pocket there. You can look at it. It just gets by the 7 if it does. But again, if he gets it that way, he's not going to be able to get any position. Yeah, he's going to go underneath it. So we're going to have another shot for Petri here at least. So Fedor with a rare mistake. Was trying to maybe bump it so it rolled down towards the pocket. Now he's going to have to play a safety. Cypress is the real MVP. I like that. It's pretty cool. All right, Fedor trying to get behind the 8 ball. Didn't quite get it, so we might have a shot here. Again, I really do appreciate all the support, everybody. That. All right. So it looks like he went for the shot, and he's going to leave Federer a long shot. Lucas Picasso Werner says, "Come here, sit down. Talk this last rack with me real quick. Real quick. So Lucas Picasso Werner is joining us. What's going on, Lucas?
Hi, how you doing, guys?
You got a big match coming up. There's over 1,000 people watching.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So Fedor Gorst is playing Petri.
Yep.
He's on the 5-ball. What's he going to do here?
What's the score?
It's 9-8-3. Look, Fedor.
Oof. Wow.
What's he doing on this 5-ball here?
He's gonna hit it with 2 tips of right spin. Come above the 7.
He's going to come towards the side
Or
pocket.
the 8. Oh, the 8.
Yeah, so he's going to come
Yeah.
between the side pocket and the 8.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It's not an easy shot.
A lot of distance, right?
Yeah. He's either gonna do that or he's gonna use inside English and come one rail between the 9 and 6. That's for me, that's more difficult.
The inside is always a little more tough, right?
Yeah.
Because it spins the ball. It's harder to get in the pocket.
Yep.
All right, he's going to get his extension here. Luca's got a big match coming up, right?
Yeah.
Yep, you're playing against a youngster. Usually, you used to be the young kid that everybody was worried about. Now you're the older guy playing the younger kids coming up. How's that feel?
I wouldn't say older guy,
You kind of are.
23.
Yeah, he's 17.
Yeah, I know.
Used to be 14, 15. You were always a younger kid.
Yeah, I didn't really play in the pro tour though at 17.
No, you played the amateur, so he missed that, Lucas.
Yeah, he missed it on the inside. It looked like.
All right. What are we going to have? What's going to happen here?
Well, he's got 2 choices. You can bank the 1, or I mean, you can bank the 5 over by the 7, cue ball behind the 9 on the side rail, or he could bank the 5 up table and try to stick him on the 7
Looks like that's the way he's going to go.
with just a little bit of left spin. That's definitely the better shot, leaving distance.
It might have leaked out a little
No,
bit.
I mean he definitely jumps great, but like you gotta leave the distance over short kick. I think you could see the bank here. Yeah, he's banking this ball.
He is.
He didn't get him.
He's just the one pocket champion for Battle of the Ball.
Yeah.
This is a one pocket shot right here, right? Natural
What's
position.
crazy is that he's down 2-0 to Roland and he wins 4 straight.
I know, that's a lot.
That's insane. That's a good roll right there.
You don't think he can get this?
Can he make that roll?
It's close, right?
Actually, I think he can make it. Come around with a little bit inside English.
You think he can get by the 7 with the cue? Way back?
For those of you that are curious what inside English, it's this case right hand English. Right hand spin. Oh, he's jacking up.
He boxed it.
That's why I don't like drawing that ball.
It's the side rail, it spins out, right? It's a pocket.
Yeah, plus he could hit the 7. There's a couple of balls that can be in his way.
All right, guys. Bobby Boom with Lucas Costa-Werner. He's got to get going. He's got to get ready to go. We got to leave.
I got to get ready, guys.
All right. Go get ready. We'll see you in a little bit, Lucas. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, Lucas Costa-Werner, Fedor Gorst back at the table. Hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of Lucas Costa-Werner. Wasn't expecting that, but was able to get a hold of him. He was walking by, and I'm like, come here, kid. All right, looking to play safe again on this 5-ball. That's not going to be good enough because Fedor's going to figure something out here. I don't think he's going to play this ball, but I think he's going to play to hide the cue ball somewhere. All right, guys. Again, thank you guys very much for the super chats. We really appreciate the support. We're trying to bring you all the content and all the matches that we can. Yeah, you did. You got that cue ball right behind the 8-ball. It might have came up a little bit. I'm not sure. It looks like he can make this ball and play one real position, play in the same pocket. Yep, just like that. So just like that. Petri have a good chance here to get back on the board and take another rack from the great Fedor Gorst. Going to come around 2 rails, and he's going to draw this ball back and play the 8 in the side. Just stun this ball down a little bit, and he's straight in on the 9-ball. All right, nice run right there. Good shot on the 5-ball. Fedor tried to stick him behind the 8-ball. It just came out a little bit. You are watching Fedor Gorst and Petri for winner's qualification round. Winner is going to advance to the top 32 at the Battle of the Bowl. Loser will go to the loser side and play one more match to try to qualify again. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. We've been giving you guys a lot of matches this week. We're going to give you at least 2 more tonight, and hope you guys enjoy it. All right, Petri to break. Yeah, there goes the 1-ball. And unfortunately, he got snookered by that 9-ball. And it literally smothered the cue ball. He's going to have no chance of hitting this ball. He's going to push out. And it's always deadly to push to Fedor. He's almost always going to take it and try to do something. All right, Petri's trying to figure out where put this cue ball where Fedor's not going to be able to snooker him back or make a shot. So he pushes to a one real kick here. Actually, it looks like it came out a little bit. He might be able to play this combo here. No, he's going to play the safety. Trying to get that cue ball behind the 8. And it looks like he did. Fedor's up 8-4 right now. We're playing a race to 9. We are at the Battle of Bull Roanoke, Virginia. This is the winner's qualification round, race to 9. Winner advances, loser goes to the one-loss side. We'll play again tonight to advance. Please continue to follow the Sharkstream for all the updates, the brackets, and everything else. So we're going to be heading to the U.S. Open next week on the Boom Bus. And we are doing a lot of big things. We really appreciate all the support. And with the 1,000 people on YouTube, hit the like button, please. Hit the like button if you like what you see, if you like what you hear. Or if you just want us to continue to stream matches, hit that like button. Looks like he's going for the jump bank combo. I was trying to hit this into the rail, and then the rail into the 9-ball, and the 9-ball into the drink. Just missed the 9-ball. Nice jump. He's not going to leave Fedor anything easy here. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I mean, Fedor has a clean cut on this, but it's a very difficult shot, and he's got to get the cue ball perfect because the 3 is not wide open. See how he decides to play this one. I think he was trying to hit that a little harder, get behind those balls, but nevertheless, can leave a tough shot here. I mean, don't really see anything going on. Probably bring that 2 up here by the 9-3 and leave the cue ball down behind the 8-ball. I think that's going to be his best play. All right, this is all about position here, speed, and Fedor Gorst is probably one of the best in the business, but he's got to get perfect on that 3-ball because the 5 is in the way. So let's see if he can get back to where he needs to be. He wants to get again towards that side pocket. That's about as good as you can ask for. What a fantastic shot by the great Fedor Gorst. And of course, a lot of you guys know not only Fedor Gorst is a fantastic player, he is an entrepreneur. He has his own business. He does his own clothes lining. He has hats and shirts. He markets everything he does. You can follow him on Facebook and YouTube. And he does everything a top player should do. He's just a businessman, and he's a great player, and he knows what he has, and he does well with it. So I'll give you a shout out, Fedor Gorst. Make sure you guys go follow him on his page. And if you want any of his stuff that he sells, go check it out and make a purchase. Fedor Gorst. All right, big shot here. This is going to be the shot of the rack. I mean, he already made the shot of the rack to 2, but this is the next one. He's got to make this cue ball come back 2 rails to get position. He needs a good angle on the 4 to get to the 5. And does he get up enough? Look at that. That's absolutely perfect. Fedor Gorst, everybody. Just amazing, amazing shot. Now we can go 1, 2 rails, have a nice angle. It's going to play the 5 in the corner. Same side as where the 4 is. Yeah, right there. And he's going to come up. This is going to be all she wrote, folks. He's going to come up and play 1 rail for the 6 in the corner. And again, I have to let you guys know one more time, the Boom and Freezer Show, guys. If you haven't seen it yet, Bobby Boom, Scott Frost, the great one-pocket player, We are doing a podcast. This is season number 2 already, and we got a lot of big names. And go check it out. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Facebook. That's the Boom and Fraser Show. Check it out. It's a great podcast. We have a lot of big name guests. I mean, the biggest names in the industry we have. Make sure you check us out. The Boom and Fraser Show. Fedor Gorst 3 balls away from finishing it. And then I'm going to head my way back to the pool room and watch the rest of our guys play. Lucas Casa-Werner is playing. Mustafa is playing. Georgie's playing. FSR is playing right now. And we're back. Fedor Gorst, everybody. Got a slight angle. He can lay it off that side rail and go 2 rails if he wants to, but I think he's only going to go 1 from right to the middle of the table. Yeah, just like that. And he's 1 ball away from taking it down. And because we hit our super chats gold, we are going to guarantee you 2 more matches tonight. So we're probably going to have a big one next at 7 o'clock and then one either at 9 or 11. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for your support. Fedor Gorst, everybody. Thank you.
Here at the Brunswick Arena on the Sharkstream, I want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. First of all, our title sponsors. Thank you very much. Brunswick Billiards, McDermott Cues, Simonis Cloth, Aramith Balls, Taom Billiard Products, Salotto, Andy Gow. Support, share, and subscribe. And of course, all of our sponsors as well. Greater New Haven APA, Sigma Wear, team jerseys, uniforms, t-shirts, and more. Tommy's Tattoos, quality tattoo supply. Pool Table Magic, Mabel's Tables in Cheshire. NM Billiards Sales and Service. Dynamic Pressure Washing, Vaculease, WR Carbon Magic Polish, Pro Fitment Billiard Solution, Jacoby Cues, K. Morgan Painting, Organic Ink Tattoos. Thank you. Without you, there is no us.